Before we start, let's take a look at some of the recommended computer specs for any architectural laptops. Display-wise, most schools and fellow architects will recommend you buy a laptop with at least a 15-inch display. You need to have a laptop with a larger display for an efficient workflow that is of course equipped with a 1080p resolution. You don't need a 4K display, as most 3D softwares are not designed to work with a 4K display. For 3D modeling and pretty much any architectural software, the higher the clock speed the better. Therefore, any processor above Core i5 with 3 GHz or above clock speed will do great. The minimum RAM size is 8 GB, 16 GB or more being the recommended amount. Ideally, you would benefit the most from both an HDD and an SSD. A high-capacity hard drive to store your output files and a SSD drive where you can install your software. Other recommended specs include a longer battery life, an NVIDIA Quadro or AMD FirePro series GPUs. If you can't afford those, you could always go for gaming cards of NVIDIA's GTX series, with at least a 2 GB of video RAM, and last but not least a Windows operating system. Mac is not recommended at this price point. With that being said, let's take a look at some of the recommended laptop for architecture under $1,000. If you are at the beginning of your architectural journey and also tight in the budget, then this Acer Aspire 5 is the best option for you. This Acer laptop is finished in silver with the aluminum top cover, which gives professional look and feel. It sports 15.6-inch of Full HD IPS widescreen LED backlit display, which delivers crisp and clear visual from a wide viewing angle. And this display features Acer Color Intelligence and Acer Blue Light Shield feature, which will take care of your eyes from strain while you are working for a long. This budget laptop is powered by the latest 10th Gen Intel Core i5 processor with a turbo boost of up to 4.2 GHz. For a smooth working experience, this laptop is equipped with 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB of fast solid-state drive. To handle demanding graphics tasks, this laptop is equipped with NVIDIA GeForce MX 250 graphics with 2 GB of GDDR5 dedicated graphics memory, which is great for this price point. Moreover, the battery life of this laptop is awesome, which provides up to 9.5 hours of long-lasting battery backup on a single charge, which makes it an ideal in this list. This laptop runs on the Windows 10 operating system and got all the required ports and slots. For better multimedia experience, it is powered by the Acer TrueHarmony, which delivers a wide range of bass and boost volume. Just adding $100 to the Acer Aspire 5's budget, this laptop from MSI packs a lot more power for architecture student and even offer much more for professionals as well. It's not just a CPU that's faster than the Acer Aspire's Core i5, but the GPU as well. This CPU has 4 cores instead of 2, which aids a lot to reduce rendering times, and the extra clock speed comes in more handy for faster modeling. The GPU, on the other hand, is not an entry-level card. Some would call it a mid-range card. It's a GPU with 4 GB of video RAM instead of the 2 GB that most entry-level cards use, which should be useful for most professionals out there. The source of its excellent performance is an Intel Core i5 CPU, 512 GB of SSD and 16 GB of RAM. Thanks to those mid-range components, the GF63 won't break a sweat when you run most of the designing softwares, including video or image editing softwares. In addition, MSI's GF63 comes closer to every other laptop in its price range and surpasses some pricier gaming desktops in performance. Its real-world gaming scores are impressive thanks to NVIDIA's GeForce 1650 graphics card with 4 GB video RAM, which will help in running some of the most graphic-intensive rendering softwares. Overall, the MSI GF63 is a decent laptop for folks who want strong performance for demanding designing softwares and a dedicated GPU for casual gaming. The low price and sturdy design make this Acer Aspire a great choice for both amateur and professional architects. It is specifically designed to play games such as Fortnite, Apex Legends, Minecraft, PUBG and GTA 5, some of the biggest PC games at a recommended setting. Thus, it houses the required hardware for architectural software. Although the laptop is economically priced, the performance far exceeds the expectations with powerful and latest 8th generation Intel i7 processor, dedicated NVIDIA graphics card up to 1060, with GB video memory and Full HD display. The laptop is equipped with HD camera that allows you to chat with colleagues or friends in crystal clear images. With the necessary ports, powerful hardware, and a wider display of up to 17 inches that will offer the best editing and rendering experience, this laptop is one of the best budget laptops for architecture. This Asus Book S is the perfect blend if you are looking for three things on a laptop: powerful hardware, compact dimensions, and a relatively affordable price. These aspects are not easy to get in the same device, but this Asus laptop managed to find the perfect balance, rendering it highly attractive. Some of the main highlights of this laptop are its processor for the 8th generation of Intel chips, a dedicated video card, and an optimal thin design. This laptop offers high-performance machines at a reasonable price tag. It features the latest 8th generation i7 processor in conjunction with NVIDIA GeForce MX 150 GPU to handle all your architectural work smoothly. Furthermore, the laptop comes with a wide-view display, which lets you see sharp images even at a wide angle of 178 degrees. It has a thin profile with only 0.7 inches thickness, and the thin bezel measuring 0.3 inches further enriches the viewing experience. On a final note, this laptop is ideal if you move around often with your laptop. Its battery life is great considering its powerful hardware, as in most laptops using the Kaby Lake R processor architecture. And it incorporates enough power on an impressively thin and sleek design at this price point. Dell's G-series gaming laptops are part of the company's continued push into gaming PCs for players of all levels and budgets. That basically translates into computers that are cheaper than those from its Alienware division, but still capable of playing the latest AAA titles. Although this laptop is chunky and heavy in its build, it houses the necessary component to run some of the most demanding architectural softwares. This laptop is packed with media-focused features and supports an attractive design. There is a built-in media card reader for instant access to architectural designs, while the NVIDIA GeForce 1050 Ti GPU means you can enjoy graphics-hungry applications without any lags. Moreover, the screen exhibits a resolution of full HD pixels, backed by in-plane switching technology for enhanced sharpness and wide viewing angles. It houses the Intel quad-core i7 processor with a 16 GB of RAM for smooth rendering and designing experience. Talking about the connectivity, it houses the necessary port on both sides, including a USB Type-C port and SD card slot. The Full HD matte 15.6-inch IPS display is decent and one of the best you'll find on an entry-level gaming laptop. Moreover, this laptop houses all the necessary components to be the best laptop for architecture in this list. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.